honestly, I should be definitely more prepared to tell a little bit about myself.
It's weird. It's weird starting off. Like, it's always weird for the first time.
It's just to getting into it, you know.
And especially because I feel like
into it,
you know, like the guy with like the trench coat that got heck of different stuff.
You got hella shit that you
I don't know exactly what I would define myself, but
hustle man. That's what his
hustle
name was.
man. Yeah,
jack of all trades.
Yep,
jack of all trades. That's what I do.
You got your hand in everything.
Stimulus checks, real estate.
I can get an extra stimmy
if you know somebody, but I just dropped a couple bands on some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, you just dropped bands on Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
What?
Some Blue Eyes Dragons.
Like on the real, you really did.
So it's kind of like all my investing. I've been investing some Bitcoin stocks, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I just listen to people that seem like they know what they're doing. So my boy told me to buy like these boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And we flip them, but I just dropped 5 bands on some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
5 bands.
All my money. If it doesn't go well,
you just dropped. First of all, you white. He got money.
Hold on. Go ahead, because I got something to say.
Because nigga, you had 5 feasible bands to just drop on Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I mean, it's better than Bitcoin.
How many fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards are you getting with $5,000?
It's like boxes, so it's like the container things. So I don't know what cards are in them yet. Honestly, y'all making me sound like I made a bad investment.
No, it's not even that you did or didn't make a bad investment. I'm looking at it purely physically. Like, you spent $5,000 on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Not that it is or a bad or not bad investment. I'm just like, I can't do that.
No,
nor probably would I do that. I don't know, but that's just me.
Yeah, and honestly, when I feel like this comes out that I did that, I don't think it sounds as smart when y'all say it out loud and it's on video. Makes me question it. I can't
Oh my god! But if you just had $5,000 of blows, it's like, nigga.
I mean, it's not the blow; it's an investment, so it's make or break time. And I decided to let it roll on Yu-Gi-Oh.
But investments don't always equal return. So
exactly.
technically,
like,
you still do have $5,000 to blow. Yeah.
You could not see that 5,000 ever again.
I would not have made that investment just for me. But then also,
I could spend 2 bands.
I would have dropped 5,000 on Bitcoin off rip.
Yeah, that probably been better, but honestly, the price of it high. But I got the cards. So
but you could buy fractions of Bitcoin. I got money in Bitcoin.
I
got money in Bitcoin.
Would have did 2,000.
Yeah, honestly, my ratio. I got some money in Bitcoin too, but I definitely should.
How much money?
The ratio only like $400.
400?
What? 5 bands on Yu-Gi-Oh. That don't make sense.
Stupid. I ain't gonna hold you. I got like
Fuck.
My total return on my Bitcoin investment is like not Bitcoin investment. I guess the Bitcoin money that I have in there, whatever is on the stock. I think it's like I checked. It's like 1,700 today. But I dropped like 900. I've made like $600, in between $400 to $600.
Man,
return.
That's crazy.
Total return, yeah, it's like $600, somewhere around there.
You put 9 in, you got 600, and it's at 14 right now. You said, or 13 or something?
My total portfolio, I can show you when we get off. My total portfolio is is like 1,700, and then I got like $100 in Ethereum. You know what Ethereum is?
Yeah, that's the other one.
So I got like $100 in Ethereum, and then the rest of the money's in Bitcoin.
So I've talked about potentially my worst investment. What is your worst investment? You ain't never made one.
I never made a proper investment that was bad.
We trying to put a band in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I put that like second stimulus check into Bitcoin. That's how I got that return. And I had a little bit of money left over, because the thing is, how I looked at it was, I was like, if it sits in my savings account, it's $600 in a savings account, versus if I throw $600 in a Bitcoin, it has potential to grow. So like, and when the time comes and I'm like, fuck it, I just want to sell this whole thing, I made a return. Like, there's a return on it. That's why, like, if you have money to just sit, maybe just throw it into Bitcoin. I'm not just giving stock advice.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, whatever you want to do.
The problem with Yu-Gi-Oh cards is it's like you have to depend on somebody wanting to buy them.
Well, it's high in demand.
Cars go crazy.
Cars go crazy, but I would have did Pokemon.
Pokemon, you're right, but honestly, I got my buddy who actually knows hella about Yu-Gi-Oh. He knows like a dude that gets the boxes at like a discounted price. Mm-hmm. So like I could go around, turn them, and flip them for like MSRP. I don't know the market value. or whatever, like whatever they sell, like
what they
for.
sell
I guess,
initially.
yeah,
And I can make like
yeah.
dub a box or whatever like that, like small return. But like, yeah, honestly, I don't know what the fuck I did, but honestly,
$5 though.
I
Like
mean,
that's
yeah.
just crazy. I was just like, fuck. Like maybe you said 2 bands, I'd be like, okay, but 5.
you gotta let your nuts hang sometime, Mylan.
You are not lying.
Man, don't you
I
put
res-
5 bands in
I-
Bitcoin back in the day?
I respect it. I say that. So you've only made 400 in Bitcoin, or that's what you put?
That's
in
what I
Bitcoin?
put in. Honestly, I probably should have put in more before I put in Yu-Gi-Oh.
When, though?
But honestly, at the beginning of COVID, I
Put 400 in the beginning of it.
Yeah,
my
so-
dumb ass put $15 in at the beginning of COVID.
Wait, so you've made money?
Yeah.
yeah, I have. I don't know exactly.
Hell
I,
yeah.
I buy, sell it, because you don't go broke taking profit. But at the same time, I don't know, with everything going crazy.
If you would have just let it sit, that shit would have just because when I put my $15 in, my little raggedy 15, that shit was at $9,000 a share.
I take stock advice from everybody. I should stop
It's
doing
at
that.
$60,000 a share, Mylan. I put $15 in at $9,000 a share at the beginning of the pandemic.
So it's
In, like,
basically
March.
If
I would've just kept-
times 60,
Just kept throwing money into it, like just $20 here, $30 here, 20, 10. Just as it grew, then we'd probably be sitting solid. But like when I reinvested that money, I would. But when I not reinvested, but when I threw that like 900 at it, it was at 50. No. It just got to 50, and then it dropped to 45. And then that's when I threw the money in. And then now it's at 60.
So you're saying you put $15 in when it's at 9,000, and now it's at 60. So it damn near times 6, almost, probably more, a little more than times 6.
Yeah.
So you put 15 to 90, or a little more than 90. Is that what I'm hearing?
Probably. That's probably my total return is probably like $90 on 15. But like you got to think when you do the math, if I just kept throwing money as it just continued to grow, and the dumbass decision that I did with it was pay attention early as the pandemic is happening, and then as the pandemic continues, I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like I still had the Robinhood app on my phone, still getting alerts here and there, probably like look at it here and there, probably not really pay attention to the return, or probably see the return and be like, it's whatever. Not thinking, just keep throwing money at it. Like my
Here and
dumbass.
there.
Yeah, it just
Once a check type shit.
Yeah.
See, I'm still not to the point to where I'm not necessarily comfortable, but I guess not comfortable or not ready to divulge into the stock world.
I'm not either.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
You
me
are.
neither.
You've
Just
already
Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
invested Bitcoin. You've already invested Bitcoin. Like I haven't done shit, and it's because I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
I'm not ready. I'm not yet.
Do it when you're ready.
Yeah, I definitely want to in the future when I'm ready.
Yeah. The only downside is just like I
ready.
said, I see that 9,000 to 60, and I'm like, God damn, what if I
Yeah,
just
if
don't?
you would have put it 100,
100?
yeah, if you would have put 100 in, that would have cool up 600, 650
like
probably.
not
yeah.
even realizing,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or the first stimulus. Like, what if I just threw the whole
Do
12?
the whole
What'd you do with your first stimulus?
Partial when I bought my car.
Okay.
I bought a car, and then that's where some of that money went. Yeah. So my second stimulus is gonna go back into my car. Take that bitch to the shop.
What type of car you got? You look like a Fiat?
Audi A4.
Oh,
What the
there's shit.
fuck?
Fiats are hard. I was about to get a
Fiats
Mini
are not
Cooper.
hard.
At all.
Mini Coopers are hard.
T-Pain loves Mini Coopers.
Mini Coopers.
I love T-Pain.
I make a lot of my
okay.
life decisions off
The
T-Pain.
the Countryman is cool.
I don't know what T-Pain has to say about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I feel like
Probably not much.
I have my back.
You see, if you get a Blue Eyes White Dragon, just let me know. If you get some, what's it called? Exodus? Exodius.
Yeah.
If you get a little Exodius, let me know. If you get Relinquish, let me know.
It's funny because when the pandemic started, I had nothing to do. I started watching these things about like cards. Like I spent like 4 days researching like sports cards, and it's ridiculous.
Is it because the whole Logic shit? When Logic,
I mean, I know he does it, but like that dude Gary V,
Yeah,
like one of those
course, yeah.
motivational
We know, yeah.
speakers. I was watching all his shit like for the cards, and I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck are my old cards? I had hella cards. I spent fucking like 3 days going through a box of all my shit. I had nothing. Nothing was valuable. I was like, dude, I was a messy ass kid. fucking all my cards had like wrinkles, so they don't have like that high grade. And kids would be finessing me in the trading. I was getting finessed at recess.
Damn.
Were you? I was never into that shit. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh cards for like a hot second. I didn't know what I was doing. I just like, these cards is cool. I'm just buying them.
I loved Yu-Gi-Oh for a minute though. Like I was into it, but I had Joey's deck and I had Kaiba's deck.
So I don't even remember their names, and I fucked up all this auto shit about this shit.
I had their decks, and I was like, yeah, I had the fucking like wristband shit that you like slide the shits in. Come on now, I was official. I was like, let's duel, like nigga.
That's what I actually used my first stimmy on, was getting one of those little dual pads.
Really?
Nah, I'm playing.
These niggas making more dumb investments than these Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Who the fuck you invite on this, Mylan?
I hope you get some type of money back, because I know those cards probably do go for crazy. Like if you got some good ass cards,
I for sure could. It's this thing like sitting, because like that's like my save. Fuck, I guess we'll see. We'll come back on the next.
I love that you just have 5,000 to just say fuck it. I'm about to take 5,000 and get some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, the next time you guys,
I'm not on that.
The next time you hear from me, I'm either gonna be coming flexing from all the money I made off Yu-Gi-Oh, or I might be asking for a loan.
So I'm be flexing or I'm be stressing.
Okay,
it's either or.